PWCC is a great way to sell your sports cards. If you're looking for a way to support the Cajun Cardboard YouTube channel, consider using the promo code CAJUN, all caps, CAJUN, when you're selling your cards on the PWCC marketplace. Hey guys, Brian with Cajun Cardboard coming at you from the great state of Louisiana. It is a wonderful, beautiful, frigid in Louisiana, believe it or not, 40 degrees today, November 27th, Monday morning. The first day, early morning of what is going to be a great hobby week. This is a cool PWCC weekly recap for the auction number 97 that ended last night. You get these every single Monday morning. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button now, get it over with, and hit the bell icon so you get notifications of new videos. Today's weekly recap is going to be a little different than normal because I've got a lot of cards that I sold last night. I actually sold 22 cards last night in the PWCC weekly auction number 97, and the first, I think, 4 that we look at are actually going to be my sales. So they made the top 48, but don't get too excited. They did not do great. 2 of them did okay. 3 of them did absolutely terrible. So it's kind of a mixed bag as expected in a declining market. It wasn't great timing, and I took an absolute ass bath on these cards because I bought a lot of these Giannis cards in 2021, maybe late 2020 when Giannis was kind of running. And it was time to just transition out of a little bit of my Giannis, my non-prism color Giannis collection. So here, stay tuned. Let's see what happened. Here we go. Let's just start at the very beginning with my card. It's number 48 on the list, the number 48th highest selling card. It is a Gem Plus 2013 Innovation Stained Glass BGS 9.5. I've got it pulled up in the sales history, and this was a disaster. This was an absolutely horrific sale. The last one, if it got paid for, which again, I don't know if it did or not, in May on a PWCC Weekly, sold for $51.60. I think if I had to guess, I would say I paid somewhere in the high 3,000s, 4,000s. I can't remember, but it was probably one of these back here in 2021 in the 3s or 4s. Last night, 1,950. Way lower than I was expecting, so not a good result right there. You win some, you lose some. Right next to it, we've got a 2009 National Treasures Bill Russell on fabric autograph, BGS 9.5, serial numbered to 5, quad gem, and it sells for $1,950. And then, of course, the card we've all been waiting for, the 69 Topps Tall Boy Johnny Egan, sells for $1,950, showing you exactly how to throw a proper chest pass, despite the fact that he's wearing what looked like black oven mitts on his arms. A very hairy dude, Johnny Egan, very hairy indeed. Again, we're back to my card. This is one of my Jordan 93 Finest Refractors. I have an 8, a 9.5, and a 10, and so the 9 really served no purpose. I'm trying to move this card and get into some other Jordan stuff. This is the 93 Finest Refractor PSA 9. Great coloring, obviously off-center left to right. This one did great. Sold for $2,010 last night in light of recent sales. Here's my sale last night on PWCC Weekly number 97. The last one sold for $1,600. The one before that, $1,853. The one before that, $1,900. The one before that, $2,200. So I'm sort of happy with this. Would it have been nice to sell it 6 months ago? Yes, apparently that would have worked out a lot better, but I'm late to the game as usual, but I'm recycling that money. So pretty decent sale there, about what I expected, maybe a little bit better than I expected. The Mira Tutu Sport Wilt Chamberlain Campionissimi Italian. I don't know if it's a sticker. It might not be a sticker. It might be a card. I don't know. I've seen it before. He looks like Spencer Dinwiddie or vice versa. This was when he was with the Harlem Globetrotters, 1968. It says Harlem Globetrotters on there. Obviously, we know by 1968 he was playing for the Philadelphia Warriors. 2010 for this PSA 5. Pretty rare card right there. 2003 SP Authentic Wade PSA 9 autograph. Those were serial numbered to only 50. That's the limited, SP Authentic Limited. Sales for 2,040. The Knicks one-of-one team logo card. It's an RJ Barrett card, but is it really? You got to flip it over to see RJ Barrett. I call this the bullet hole card because it looks like a drive-by shooting and there's a bunch of diamonds in the basketball, but it looks like bullet holes. It's a one-of-one. I've never been a big fan of these cards. I just think it's a terrible product and a terrible release. But theoretically, it's a one-of-one of RJ Barrett that someone decided was worth more than a Jordan Refractor PSA 9, so let that sink in. 2018 Prism Curry Sensational Signatures Gold, serial number to only 10, 1 of 10. Math nerds rejoice. PSA 9 sells for 2,190. And then a Panini Contenders Optic Orange. I didn't even know they had an orange parallel to this card. Serial number to only 25. BGS 9.5 Trey Young. 10 for the auto does 2,310. Again, my card. 2018 Prism Fast Break Blue. This is the poor man's color match, right? So it's not the true blue, serial number to 199. It's the Fast Break Blue. But the Fast Break Blue is actually serial numbered lower, 175. But apparently nobody gives a shit about that. This is a quad gem, sold for 2,520. Really, really ugly result here. 2,520, about 800 something less than the last sale. Significantly less than there. I don't want to tell you what I paid for the card. It was a lot more than 2,520. Actually, I might have gotten this real early on in the game. I don't know. I might be okay on this card, but I bought it so long ago, I don't even know. I'm just looking to churn money, and so I'm moving Doncic into Jordan, whether it's a good or bad decision or not. But this card's been really high at one point, selling for $14,300 for a 4-for-1 discount last night on this one that sells for $2,520. A Yao Ming second year exquisite limited logos auto patch. Really beautiful card there. A little funky on the auto. Looks like some streaking and some bleeding. $2,520 for that Yao. And then an interesting Anthony Edwards BGS 9. 10 for the auto. They must not grade the auto based on where the auto is placed on the card because Anthony missed way wide left. He barely made it onto the card itself. It's card number 1 out of 15, 2,880 for that card right there. A really badass, exquisite 2007 scripted swatches Magic and Bird. The Bird auto is bleeding like crazy. The Magic auto looks phenomenal. That's a pop 1 serial number to 5 card, does 2,880. A triple autograph Bird Magic Irving does 2,880. That's a PSA 4 with an 8 for the autograph. And then Kareem wrote a whole paragraph on here about all of his accomplishments. Rookie of the Year, total points scored, which is now second behind LeBron James. All-Stars, MVPs, NBA champions, and his nickname, which was the Captain. 2,880 for that really cool card right there. I think it's a cool card. And then a Draft Gem Signatures Emerald parallel, which is serial number to 5. Tyrese Maxey, my pick for most improved player in the NBA this season. Of course, Scotty Barnes will have something to say about that. A couple of other folks will as well. But Tyrese Maxey's tearing it up in the East for the Sixers. 31-20 for this BGS 9.510. And then we're back to my card again. We'll look it up again because this one did bad as well. So 31-20, 33-51 last sale, 38-65 before that. This card, like many Giannis cards over the last 2 years, just significantly down. It's only a pop 140, so not a great result last night on that one. Again, mine's a mint gem, so take it for what it's worth. 3,120 for that one. The 2003 Sweet Shot LeBron Auto PSA 8, 8 card, 8 autograph does 3,480. And then a card that I was highly considering, and this is interesting because we'll see the disparity between the Giannis cards that I'm selling, which are going down, and the Doncic, and the Michael Jordan cards, which seem to be doing just fine in the current market. So this is the 97 Flair Showcase Row 1 base card. Yeah, I know it looks like it's really, really important, and it is, but this is a freaking base card. 1997 Flair Showcase base Row 1, 3,600 in a PSA 10. Here it is. This card sold last night for 3,600. The last sale before that, about 3 weeks ago, was $2,600. The sale before that, about a month ago, was $1,000. The sale before that was about $3,000. So this card's been all over the place, but as you can see, Jordan seems to be doing just fine in this market. And I wanted to show you guys a new feature on Card Ladder, which I saw on the crossover, and I was like, damn, this is next level. Now, if I want to know the pop of this card, which I did, all I have to do in any of these sold items, you'll see this little book icon over here. I can click it and bam, it brings up the PSA pop report for that card, the Beckett pop report, this SGC pop report, and then for whatever reason, some human being decided to use CSG to grade a Jordan card from the 90s. That pop report as well, but the PSA is only a pop 38. The Beckett BGS 9.5 is a pop 70, so you're looking at about 100. You're looking at a gem rate of about 10.6 for the PSA and the Beckett. So that's an interesting new feature. Used to, you could only use that little pop report icon right here that I'm circling with my cursor on Card Ladder cards, but now you can do it on any card you see in sales history, and they do it using the cert number on the PSA label. So it's pretty damn accurate. So just an interesting new feature for Card Ladder there. Shout out to those folks. They're doing some great stuff. No, I don't get paid by them, but I should. No, I'm just kidding. I don't get paid by them. Next to that, a really cool Giannis Gold Prism PSA 10. Apparently, people don't want his rookie cards, but they do want his Gold Prism 9th year card. So this one goes for $3,720, whatever that is. And then next to that, a card that I actually bought. And so you all are going to be like, was it an accident? Did your 9-year-old cousin click a bid in there? Did you mega bid? Are you going to pay for it? Yes, I want it. Yes, I have already paid for it, so everybody can relax. The 2020 Immaculate Collection, remarkable rookie jerseys with a sorta logo man, LaMelo up here, and then 2 laundry tags for Anthony Edwards and Halliburton. It's a one-of-one card. There's no autographs. It's just the patches. And no, it's not from actual game-worn, game-used. I get all that stuff. Yes, I know. But it's a one-of-one card of what I think are 3 can't miss. I think there's 3 definitely all-stars, but likely also all NBA players, and I think Anthony Edwards is pretty freaking special. Right now, Tyrese Halliburton is arguably the greatest fantasy basketball player in the history of the universe, and so he's going to be relevant. LaMelo got hurt last night and is his ankle again. For God's sakes, the kid can't stay healthy, but I liked it. I haven't done anything in the ultra-modern world in quite some time, and I figured, you know what, this is a card that I'm going to make a move on. It's not the top end product. It's not National Treasures. It's not flawless, but it's right below it in the Immaculate, and I kind of like the Immaculate. And the fact that it's just a unique card with 3 can't miss guys, I just figured, let's pull the trigger. Let's do something. I sold a bunch of money last night in some other cards, so let's pick this one up and see where we go. Same Tuto Sports PSA 4 Alcindor goes for $37.20, and then a Cade Cunningham 2021 courtside gold serial number to 10 does $3,840. Cade Cunningham's putting up some serious numbers and assists. Not real efficient right now, but we'll see where that goes. Another Cade Cunningham next to it, which begs the question, which one of these would you rather have? The vertical gold flawless RPA serial numbered 4 out of only 10, or the 2021 select courtside already PSA 10 gemmed out? This is, we're going to assume a BGS 8.5, PSA 8, PSA 9 maybe, because those thick cards grade miserably. So it's a question. These cards sold for about the same, but which one of these Cade rookie cards floats your boat? We've got the fake, sorry, I shouldn't say that. We've got a retro PMG blue Jordan in the Carolina uniform, color match. That's cool. It's serial numbered out of 50. It is jersey number. Okay, now his jersey number was 45 out of 50, 4,080. PWCC taking liberties with jersey number, but I get it. It's not even the jersey number on the card, which is 23, but I get it. 4,080 for that Jordan blue thing. 2018 Contenders 1010 optic. This is just his paper ball at waist auto. I love that there's so many variations of Contenders rookie autograph cards that they have to explain which variation it is. Why don't they just create one variation and double it? I don't know. It's some kind of pull the wool over your eyes gimmick for the sheep in the hobby. But this PSA 1010 is clean as hell. 4,320 for that Doncic. It's a pop 8 in PSA 10 ball at waist. 8OC Jordan does 43.20. And then another one of my cards here, the 1980 Topps basketball buyback. I bought this card on a whim one day. PSA, and I ended up pretty much breaking even on what I paid for the card. If I recall, I probably paid $4 and some change. I just liquidated it $4 and some change. This is a pretty cool card. It's the 1980 Topps Buyback Red, BGS 7, but they made red, silver, gold, and blue. They're all serial numbered to 10. They're autographed only by Bird and Magic, but they're hand serial numbered in the middle. And these are actually the 1980 Topps cards that came out, but they were bought back by Topps and then reinserted into packs and sold. I think there's 40 of them if I had to guess. Then right next to that, we've got another Doncic Optic autograph. This one is shooting, and it's also Contenders Optic, which is different than just Contenders. So this is Contenders Optic, so it's a little shinier with a little foil action, and this is the shooting variation right there. $4,440 for that. PSA 10, no grade for the autograph on that one for some reason. Gold Kaboom Ginobili. I will say set collecting is alive and well. I am guessing this is a set collector that purchased this card. Holy shit. $4,560 for a Ginobili Gold. Like, I didn't even think about looking this up, but can I go back here and can we just look up Ginobili cards and see what the highest price paid for a Ginobili card is? Okay, well, never mind. Well, those don't count. I guess $12,500. This is the, holy shit, look at this. Doesn't count, doesn't count, doesn't count. Ginobili logo man here. Ginobili logo man here. This is the third most ever paid for a Manu Ginobili card. So let this sink in. This cartoon Ginobili Gold PSA 10 is a pop 2. I get it. That's great. It's serial number to 10. That's the third highest price ever paid. Did I read that right? No, that's not it. That's a different one. Here it is right here. So it's the third, fourth. No, it's got Duncan and Robinson. Fourth, fifth. It's about the sixth highest price ever paid for a Ginobili card ever, and 3 of the 6 are gold. This Gold Kaboom. Interesting times in the hobby. 2012 Panini Flawless Teen Panini Autographs Kobe Bryant, 4,680. That's serial numbered 1 out of 10 for the math nerds. Los Lakers. That must have been Hispanic Heritage Night or whatever they call it. 2007 Finest X-Fractor Kobe, serial numbered to only 15 from 2007 Finest with Kobe shooting a reverse layup. That PSA 10 is a pop 2. It sells for $4,800. And then this Flawless Nikola Jokic Star Swatch Signatures Gold Parallel. Serial numbered 3 out of 10. It's a PSA 10, no grade for the auto. Sells for $5,000. That is a Jokic 2020 card. And then the next card we're going to look up is this 2003 Upper Deck Ultimate Collection Dwayne Wade. It is jersey number 3 out of 250, and it sells for $5,280. Okay, so sit tight on this one. This card's not showing up in here. The last sold was $1,400. Again, this is jersey number, and yes, that's important, but is it 4X important? I don't know. This was $1,400 last sale. Last night it does $5,280. If we pull up the graph, that is the most that this card has sold for in the last 27 sales over the last 2 years, and it was a card that had been on a downward spiral down, 68% over the last 2 years. So interesting results there. How much premium do you put on a jersey serial number numerator? That is a huge premium, $5,280. Two 8.5 Jordans do 5760, 5880, so that gives you kind of the idea of the going rate on the Jordan 8.5s, which is sort of the yeoman's grade, 8.5, PSA 8. That's kind of what I would say the average collector looks for in a Jordan card, a nice clean 8.5 or an 8, just depending on whether you're a PSA or BGS folks. 2018 Luka Doncic Mojo autograph, not the sensational signatures. This is the true rookie auto, and again, yes, it's prism, yes, it's sticker, yes, it's a 9, but it's serial number 25, and it's just a badass pattern. The Mojos in 2018 really are really good looking cards. This card is a pop 7. There are 5 PSA 10s of this autograph card. This card does $6,300, and then next to it's a card that I really liked. I actually looked at this card. I was trying to make a decision. I was going to buy an ultra modern card. I went with the triple patch 1 of 1 from Immaculate, Ball, Edwards, Halliburton, but I looked at this one, and it's the Jason Tatum Prism Gold Gym Plus autograph Pop 8, serial number to 10, $6,300. I've got it pulled up somewhere in life. Here it is. The last one sold for $9,100 beginning of this year. Then the one before that was $12,600. What is $12,600 divided by 2? It is $6,300. 2-for-1 discount there. I'll be honest with you, I kind of like that pickup at that price, and I don't own a Jason Tatum card. I don't own one Jason Tatum card. He is on my fantasy team now, so I do watch a lot of Celtics games because he's putting up great numbers. He's right there in the MVP conversation. His numbers are not going to match Jokic and Halliburton and Embiid and Giannis, but he's the best player on what I think is the best team in the NBA, which I think has the best chance to win the title in the NBA. I like this move from an investment perspective. I like this move in a short term. And then right next to it, speaking of investments, a 2013 Giannis Prism PSA 10. I'm a 9.5 guy myself with this card, but look at the 10. I mean, this is a big-time Giannis card. It's a pop 29. I think it was retail only. I might be wrong on that, but I think it was retail only in 2013. Down 67%. The card was a $20,000 card consistently, and then now it's selling for $6,600. Down from the last sale, down from the sale before that, down from the literally consecutively down 12 straight sales. Where the hell is the bottom on Giannis? Why did I sell mine at the worst time imaginable? How about this Jordan Marks of Distinction? We're going to look at another Jordan card. Let's see what this card's done. No, we're not. I didn't look it up. I think it sold for exactly what the last one did. Sorry about that. False alarm. The Jordan Marks of Distinction autograph from 2002. That's a Wizards uniform autograph, but it is serial number to only 50, and it's a 9.5, which makes it a pop 10. There are no BGS 10s. Sells for $6,600. Let's look this one up. Credentials have been running lately. This is the Credentials Future Kevin Garnett 97, the original Essential Credentials. Serial number to 79, which I think means his other one is serial number to 2. Did I get that right? Good Lord. Did I get that right? Is that right? I think they add up to 81. I might be mistaken. Maybe they add up to 80. No, I think that's right. I think they add up to 81. Anyway, that would be the Essential Credentials now. But this is the Essential Credentials Future. Serial number to 79. That's a pop 3, none higher. 97 is third year KG. $7,800 for that card. The last one sold for $6,600. Before that, $4,620. Those are PSA 7s and 6s. In the 90s world, I'll be honest with you, usually you can subtract 2, maybe 1.5 or 2 from the BGS grade, and that is the PSA equivalent. And so these are really almost like comparing apples to apples, in my opinion. So about a $1,200 jump there. The PSA 6 sold for $4,620. The last BGS 8 sold for $3,250 a little over a year ago. So some great results there for that KG. That looks to be on the uptick. A 1-of-1 black mosaic sticker auto rookie for SGA sells for $8,700. That's a BGS 9 with a 10 for the autograph. And then we're getting to the top 6. A Halliburton PSA 10 vertical patch rookie. This is a parallel of some sort because it's serial number 225, and it's a 3-color patch, it looks like, and it sells for $9,000. That is a huge sale right there, right next to a flawless horizontal Luka green parallel 3-color patch autograph, $12,600. It is deemed altered. So NBA looked at this card and deemed that the card had been altered. So pay very close attention to the description. It is NBA. It is authentic, but it is not. Gonna grade well. Obviously, if it's got an NBA altered sticker on there, unless you rip that off and run it up a flagpole and slip one past the goalie, which I don't recommend. It doesn't seem like the moral, ethical thing to do. $12,600 for an altered raw Doncic horizontal patch autograph. 2004 Exquisite Collection, patch autograph Kobe. These are serial number to 100. This BGS 9 does $12,600. And then we get to our top 3, which is interesting to say the least. And I'll start here. You guys know I bang on the Star versus the Fleer all the time. I'm Team Fleer as the rookie card just because it needs to be pack pulled. Whatever, Star 101 is an epic, important, foundational tier 1 Jordan card that every true Jordan collector probably needs to put in their collection in some grade or another. But again, collect how you want. And I don't own one yet, but I assure you I will. I'm looking for an 8.5, but I just hate to bite the bullet on the price. This 7.5 has a 6.5 centering. I think this centering's better than that. I've seen star cards centered worse than this with a higher centering subgrade. So I don't know if the buyer of this was thinking crack and resub and maybe it'll do better, but 6.5 centering, look at the other subs, 9, 9, 9, and 6.5. It's not perfect, but what the hell? It doesn't look like a 6.5 centering to me. Maybe there's something on the back. Do we need to look at the back? Could the back centering be so bad that it skews it? I mean, it just doesn't look that bad to me, guys. I don't know. That's just me. But it goes for $16,800. Let's look that up. I've got it. Here we go. That's an uptick, okay? And maybe somebody was thinking, you know, maybe the bidders on this were thinking what I was thinking is that this centering doesn't look that bad. This is either a crossover or a crack and resub, and we got a chance to do 8.59 type numbers. The last one sold for $13,800. This is the highest sale out of the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out of the last 5 sales for sure. So 16.8 is a pretty good number right there. That 7.5 is about even rate of growth over the last 6 months. Well, and look, let me just show you. The reason I think that it might have gone for that premium is because I want to show you the price for an 8.5. Even if you just get a bump to an 8.5, look at the price of that's a PSA. Sorry. There we go. Look at the price of a BGS 8.5. Guys, the last one sold for 46 grand. And so jump 1 point in BGS from a 7.5 to an 8.5 that's a 22,000. God dang it, I did it again. That's a $30,000 jump. It's probably worth a shot. I kind of like that move. We'll see if that person's a crack and subtype. Then they're thinking along the same lines as me. And then this one baffles me. I don't understand it. Again, this dude's on my fantasy team. Nobody loves this guy more than me. I can't buy his cards because they're preposterously priced, and he's going to win Rookie of the Year, or it's going to be him or Wembanyama, 50-50, you go do it. I wonder what the Vegas odds are on that right now, because Wembanyama's aggregate numbers are a tick better, but Chet's efficiency numbers are like magnitudes better. Like he's like 50-50, 90 or something stupid for his splits. But this is the Chet Cracked Ice 10-10. Great card. Everything about this card, I love it. It's great. I'm all for it, but it's a serial number to 25, and it sold for $18,600. And let me show you why I have a problem with that, because if you scroll through the sold items, the last one, Raw, and this was only 14 days ago, sold for $2,600. So I don't like paying $16,000 for a PSA 10 premium. The one before that, $2,969. Before that, here we go. Here is a BGS 9.5, $4,500. This number here, $18,600, it doesn't add up. Like that's too much. That's like, not to use a bad word in the hobby now, but that's a mega bid and somebody got caught, or 2 mega bidders hit each other. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Maybe I'm crazy. Again, I love Chet Holmgren. I'm fine with the contenders, Cracked Ice, serial number 25. I love the PSA 10 slab. But man, $18,600 when a Jordan Star 7.5 right next to it sold for $2,000 less. That just, somebody's got their wires crossed. Like, I can't see these 2 cards next to each other selling for the same price. It's just crazy. And then the card that won the auction, but not really, because we'll look at the price and we'll look at the historical data on it. An absolutely awesome card, a Tier 2 Jordan 1997 Ultra Platinum Medallion number 23. This is serial number to 100. It's a BGS 9 copy with really good subgrades. I think I'm about to sneeze. Hang on. Excuse me. I don't think I've ever sneezed on this channel. That's a 1 of 1 right there. This Jordan BGS 9, it really is an awesome card. I still need it. I don't have it in my collection. I've got the last 2 years pulled up because the pop is 18. The card is a serial number to 100 card. It's been graded 22 times by PSA, 36 by Beckett, and it's got a pretty low gem rate. Let's see, this is a BGS 9. So there's 8 9.5s. This is a BGS 9. It sold for $22,800. And if we go back to the chart, the last one sold in this year for $31,000. So this Jordan's actually down $9,000. So I like that move. Somebody picked up a nice one right there. If we go look at a PSA 9, we jumped to $24,000. So if the PSA 9 sold for $24,000, I feel like the BGS should be pretty significantly lower than that. Again, buy the card, not the grade, and maybe the PSA 9 was off, and maybe this BGS 9 is exceptional. I don't know. I'm sure whoever decided to pay $22,000 for this card did their research, but that's the big winner. The Jordan edges out Chet Holmgren. Yes, you heard me right. Jordan edges out Chet Holmgren, and then we go Jordan again, Kobe, Doncic, Halliburton, SGA, Garnett, and then Jordan autograph there. That's it, guys. That's the end of the recap. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about the Chet. Let me know what you think about me taking a huge ass whipping on the cards that I sold, except for the finest refractor PSA 9. I tried to get the word out. Just bad timing. We're leading up to Christmas. We're in the holidays. I'm selling Giannis, I'm selling Doncic. Both those cards are on the downward spiral. The Jordans that I sold did absolutely fine. I sold a couple of other Jordans, 22 cards in total. Wanted to build up some cash and make some more moves into the Jordan world, which I will, and you'll see that on this channel as well. As always, you guys can watch anything you want on these Mondays, and I've tried to get these out early for you on Monday mornings. Every single Monday, PWCC weekly auction recaps. If you're interested in PWCC buying or selling, check out my YouTube description. There's a couple ways that you can get involved buying and selling on PWCC and also support the Cajun Cardboard channel, which is ad-free, by the way, other than me giving you this ad myself right now. There's no YouTube ads. There's no commercials that interrupt. There's an uninterrupted viewing, orgasmic viewing pleasure for PWCC auction recaps. Every single Monday, I do a PWCC Premier auction recap every single Friday morning after those end on a monthly basis on Thursdays as well. So keep collecting, stay positive in the hobby, have a great week in and out of the hobby, and peace.